Hey there folks, Caleb Downing, and today, real quick, let's talk about troubleshooting some trigger problems on your AR-15. Let's get into it. Alright, so I was out here shooting some stuff today. I actually have a bufferless Evolution Weapon System bolt carrier group, and it's been running fine this time, even with this nasty cold weather, but all of a sudden I got a dead trigger. And this is kind of strange. I was like, why do I have a dead trigger? Tap, rack, bang, nothing would happen. All the simple remedial action, but nothing seemed to work. And something that was striking me was that I could not put the weapon on safe, even when the hammer was back. Couldn't put it on safe. It won't go. See? It's not gonna go. It's just not gonna work. And so I got to thinking, there's a problem. Something is off. Something's not working. And I can't pull the trigger and fire it. I was able to drop the hammer by what you're not supposed to be able to do, just pulling back on the hammer like that. You're not supposed to be able to do that. So something is wrong. And so I got to look it in here, and I've heard of this happening. Never had it happen to myself yet. Not sure how. Not sure why. I was shooting steel cased ammo, so not the high quality stuff, but I'll take a picture and throw it in here. I got a primer. I got a primer stuck underneath the back portion of my trigger. And so if I dig around in here, I'm hoping I can, dig around and get this guy out, and that should alleviate the problem. Let me try to do that real quick. All right, so upon closer inspection, we were wrong. We were definitely wrong. I could not, for the life of me, get that thing to come out, that primer. That's because there was no primer back there. However, there was this little booger. This right here, this little guy. And what this little guy is a little, well, kind of a set screw, as it were, for our adjustable gas key for our carrier. Interesting. So this has two of these little pieces in here. One sets the gas. The other piece, this piece, is supposed to go in and lock that first piece in place. However, obviously he came out. About the same size as a primer, right? Teeny tiny little guy, about the same size as a primer, but not quite a primer. Did the exact same thing though, wedged itself down underneath the back of the trigger, so you couldn't pull the trigger, you couldn't put the weapon on safe. Just not working, so you would get a completely dead gun. The only way to get it out was to take the trigger out, right? So knowing field maintenance, right, knowing how your firearm works and being able to troubleshoot things is very helpful, because I mean, some people out there don't know enough about their firearms. So if they had a problem like that, they'd end up taking that firearm, somebody like me or somebody like you or some gunsmith somewhere, and we charge them money because, you know, that's what our job is. But that person could have been more educated and just saved themselves a lot, not just the money, because it wouldn't cost that much to fix it, but the time. And now I can put this gun back together, get back to shooting, get back to having fun. Whereas if you didn't have education, didn't know how your system worked, you wouldn't be able to troubleshoot it, you wouldn't be able to fix it, and my whole range day would be shut down as far as that firearm goes, and I have to pack it up and go home. Not worth it, especially if you got to drive an hour to go shoot. It's not good. So know your firearms, know how to fix them, know how to troubleshoot them, and figure out what's wrong. If it's something you can't fix, don't try to fix it. But if it's something you can, like this, a simple, complete disassembly and reassembly, easy peasy. So anyway, know your firearms, know how to fix them, know how they operate so you can fix them, right? Caleb Downing, SDI, hope you found it interesting and helpful. Hopefully we'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya. And now, we're back up and running.